This week, Uganda's representative to the East African Legislative Assembly, Jacqueline Amongin, led the legislature in a motion showing solidarity with Uganda following an attack on innocent students at Lhubiriha Secondary School by the alleged terrorist group of the ADF, which claimed 43 lives.
This House strongly condemns the continuous, unprovoked, wanton and unwarranted attacks by the Allied Democratic Forces on a church in Kasanda town in North Kivu in DRC and on Lhubiriha Secondary School, Kasese district, in the Republic of Uganda.
This is not the first time that the ADF has attacked and killed Ugandans and the Congolese nationals.
Meaning that this ADF is disturbing the entire region.
The regional legislators say they deserve an explanation why these attacks continue unabated, even when partner states have agreed to cooperate on defense and security.
This assembly should pronounce itself that we get a statement from the joint peace and security department or sector in terms of what plan we have in dealing with this matter of ADF once and for all and other terrorist groups that are within the region.
The issue of the eastern part of DRC has gone on for a long time. And for me, first and foremost, we need to deal with the core cause of this issue. What is it that has kept this part of East Africa insecure?
Meanwhile, a legislator representing Kenya at the East African Legislative Assembly, David Sankok, also moved a controversial motion seeking to block the use of the United States dollars in business transactions in the region. Sankok argues that the continuous use of United States dollars in business transactions is unnecessary. The ESC partner says lose an estimated $7.4 billion in transaction fees annually.
That is actually 27 trillion Ugandan shillings. That is 1 trillion Kenyan shillings. That is 1.4 trillion South Sudan pounds. That is 8 trillion Rwandanese franc. That is 20 trillion Burundian franc. That is 17 trillion Congolese franc. That is 17 trillion Tanzanian shillings. Some of our budget are even lower than that exchange rate that we lose to the United States of America.
The motion before the East African Legislative Assembly comes on the heels of a decision by the Kenyan President William Ruto stopping his government from transacting in United States dollars.
Let me ask you a question. If you are a Ugandan and you are going to Tanzania to buy maize, where does the US come in? They are not the buyers. They are not the producers of maize.
However, Rwanda's representative Françoise Umukiza opposed the motion.
The currency of the community is dollars, US dollars, all transactions. So this motion is like contravening this article of the treaty.
Umukiza was backed by other legislators calling for a quicker establishment of an East African currency.
And the protocol talks about having ESC currency, which is going to be for the whole region. So when a member talks about that we should adopt using our local currencies, I think it interrupts with the protocol which is already ongoing.
The motion was passed with amendments. Jjingo Francis, NTV.